So basically, guys, you have to know one thing. Metastar is not only like a trading, let's say, or not exactly. It's not for the commercial purposes. It's first of all, it is at the like let's say for educational purpose for sure. Not like any other, let's say, any other e-platform or any learning center. We are making sure that the students uh, actually has all the let's say material explained to them in a very simple way. Not, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about all teachers here that they are well qualified for their mission, guys, to help the students with. Anyways, guys, by the way, I have like many years of experience, guys. You have to know that not only me, but other teachers too, that they have a long experience in teaching, for example, let's say, programs, whether it's like AP, the one that you said at the beginning of the course here, AP, whether it's AP, ACT, and other, let's say, subject IG, whatever. So basically, just focus on our, let's say, course here, the SAT one. You know, guys, already that the SAT one, by the way, you still have the opportunity, guys, to participate with us today. Um, you have to know one thing, guys, that the College Board is actually support us with the digital, let's say, SAT one. And they support us with the four forms of, let's say, or four practice tests that they made us like practice on them, like making practice about these, like practice, which is actually aligned with these SAT, let's say, standards. Now, and the new digital test. You already guys have that this is actually made up of like 66 multiple choice questions. Uh, each, let's say, 33 questions is like about two module. Each module has 33, let's say, questions, which is actually not exactly in the official test, because the official test has how many, guys? Question, if you guys remember, it has only 27 questions, which means, and you got only 32. You guys got 32, let's say, minutes, which means that each questions of this 27 is about 1 minute and few seconds. So how I'm supposed, guys, to make a practice on these, let's say, digital, let's form of, let's say, SAT one, not like the old one. You guys, you know already that the old past test, which is the paper test, it has many problems. But in regard the digital SAT one, guys, it has like equal opportunity. And you guys know already that the digital, let's say, SAT practice test has equal opportunity. And you know, guys, I'm not gonna get you guys involved in that. What I mean, by the way, what is like the hidden message here. The digital, which means that is like everybody has, let's say, the right to make their exam without being, let's say, leaked or whatever, like in the past time. But the digital guys will have this has an opportunity for all students, guys, to make their exam without being interfered with any, let's say, parties outside, let's say, the exam. Now, if I want to look, if I want to divide, guys, the exam, I want to look at it, guys. How, like, what is it about? It's about vocabulary. It's about reading comprehension, like part of it, like we have a short, let's say, paragraphs. We have grammar. The grammar, guys, would help students getting more grades, the grammar, or they call it writing. But I try to make it like, name it as a grammar, because students are used to the term, let's say, writing. I'm sorry, grammar. But most likely this one is like a grammar. It's actually easy and straightforward, and will get students to have more grades, inshallah, and the total marks whenever they face a problem in terms of the reading comprehension. Now, what's good about, guys, this like digital, let's say, form of the SAT one exam, we guys have what like short paragraph to deal with, not like the past the paper one, because in the old chat one it has what guys? It has a long paragraph. You're gonna deal with it within short time. Yes, we for sure, guys. We have a short time here, but basically, whenever we have short, let's say paragraph, for sure, guys, we will get for sure, guys, we will get more like we will feel more relaxed to deal with it, guys. It's gonna give us like a feel of comfortable, let's say, feeling whenever we're dealing with it. تمام? let's say, guys, I'm gonna deal with the vocabulary at the beginning of the exam. For sure, guys, some of you guys would say that what if I don't know the meaning of the vocabulary that is actually in the let's say options here? For sure, guys, we will encounter like a problem. We will face a problem, guys, sometimes if I don't know, guys, what certain words meaning. I don't know what's the meaning of certain words. So what I'm supposed to do, guys. You guys need to know that the let's say the vocabulary, it has like certain ways to deal with. First of all, we have playing positive and negative. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to like interact with me, guys, more. Playing positive and negative, and the second, let's say, technique, which is plug in the words. What does it mean if I say it? Plug in the words, which means that you have to pick the let's say the option and put it in the blank over here. Yani, for example, if I say she demands, I'll check it if it fits in or not. Or the other way, if I say playing positive and negative, I'll get, guys, I'm gonna ask certain students here. Let's just look at the list here. If I say Abdullah Rashid, who would like to answer my question if I say playing positive and negative? Can you raise your hand, please, if you want to know what's the playing positive and negative, please? Raise your hand, please. If I say, for example, dealing with the vocabulary, it says Ali Abu Hijle. Ali Abu Hijle. Can you hear me? Speak up, guys, please. I need you guys to raise your hand, please. Without raising your hand, I'm not
Yeah,
going
I
to.
can hear you, teacher. It doesn't allow me to unmute until now.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Can if I say, for example, what's the playing positive and negative?
uh, I'm not sure. I usually use plugin. I'm not sure what the first one is.
Plug-in. If I say
Yeah.
play positive and negative, Ali, which means that any words that has a negative meaning, and the text here has what? A positive meaning. If let's say if the text has a positive meaning or positive context, for sure I will, for example, crossing out any what? Any
Uh,
any negative, let's say what?
any negative
Any negative
uh word?
words. That's what does it mean. You got that, Jama'ah?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it.
So thank you so much, Abu Hajj. So if I would like to look at it, Abu Hajj, this way. Former astronaut, I need you guys to read it, please, Ali. Please, fast.
Former astronaut Ellen Uchua says that although she doesn't have a definite idea of when it might happen, she blank that humans will. Do I put an answer here?
Yeah, but can I ask you a question here? I needed to, first of all, Ali, to
Yeah.
identify the keywords that will help me choosing the, let's say the answer here. Give me like
Uh,
one of the phrases that can help me out to identify one of the keywords. What's that word?
she doesn't have a definite idea,
But
although.
does this will lead us that this is like a negative one? No, we still need to read, right? When
Yeah.
it might happen, will someday to need to be able what's those down.
Uh,
Yes, informs her interest. Does not have definite. Did she say, Ali, that did she negates or she said we definitely has no like, for example? No, right?
no.
هلا, if I needed to cross out the negative meaning, which one is the first of all I have to cross it out, Ali? So
Doubts.
thank you so much. Shall I say,
And
and what else? The second one. This is like a techniques of what? Elimination, right, guys? I
yeah.
need to eliminate what, guys? Any. let's say, irrelevant answer, right?
Yep. Demands, I think.
Demands, right? And shall I say she establishes? If I say Ali, she establishes, that mean what, guys? If I say
Uh,
she establishes, which means she's 100% sure, right?
it's a fact. Yeah,
It's a
but
fact.
it's not a fact here.
So what's done?
It's speculate. B.
B. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Ali. Thank you. Allah ma'ak. Unmute yourself. Guys, here we have the second one. I need you guys to think about what the answer here. It says here what, guys? Let's say I need, guys, what now? If I say continuously worked, I'm not going to read it all, guys. I'm just checking, guys. I'm trying to help myself, guys, to go through that paragraph without getting into the details. Since I have only 1 minute, guys, what, and few seconds, guys, you just 11 seconds, I guess, for each one of the, let's say, multiple choice questions here, right? So basically, if I say continues to do work to promote public, this, guys, as what? As a semicolon here, guys, which means that this one comes to explain the sentence before. يعني, if I want to put it, guys, in other words, like this one, guys, what now? I need what, guys? A meaning of what? I need a blank here means what? A continuous what? Effort, right? Why do I have to say that this is like a continuous effort? Why? Because what? Because of what they say here, continuously worked. And I just need you guys to pay attention that sometimes the punctuation mark is important for me to decide what the blank, let's say, to choose the correct answer. So I need a word here can give me what, as in the first part of sentence here, it says continuous. So what the word can give me, guys? I need a word that can give me what? I need a word can give. Please, I need you guys to participate. Okay, so I need a word that can give me like a continuous effort. Ahmed, Abdullah Rashid. No, I don't need Abdullah Rashid. Jude Ghazal Abu Deeb. Ghazal, can you answer my question? Why? Like I need a word here that can give me what a
Uh,
continue.
it would be persistent
Thank you.
عشان it's like continuously.
Yes, thank you so much. Is it hard? Ya Jamaat al Khair, here I just want you guys to know that the vocabulary here, guys, what that the vocabulary can be answered by what looking at certain evidence. And the wait a second. I'm just sorry, guys, for moving like this fast. طيب. Let's say, guys, move to the next move, guys. Let's move, guys, to the third one. Following the principle of a community-based participatory, let's say, a research, tribal institution are equal partners. Wait a second. Wait. A collaboration between that two universities here, guys. They need what? Tribal citizens worked alongside scientists to design the methodology and continue to assist in data collection. If I say, I need, guys, what a sentence that can help me, what? The model here. They work together, guys, what? Why they need work for what? What is it? First of all, guys, I have to cross out, guys, I need to cross out the bad, let's say the negative one. I need, who can help me? Mohammad, Jenna. Jenna, are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I say I need like a word that I need you first of all to cross out the, let's say, a negative one. What's the word that I need you to like cross out the negative one in this sentence, number 3?
Eclipses.
Yes, and what else? For sure, fabricates, right?
Eh?
Circumvent. You know what it means, circumvents, which means avoid, right? Thank you so much. And what about fabricates? Fabricates is like a negative one. Now, we're not looking for a negative one. Are equal conducted, let's say, on reservations. So basically, this one's actually what? They need to work together, these two, let's say, universities, for what? They need to help explain this model. So what's the answer then?
D.
Thank you so much. It's simplified. Thank you so much. Amazing. Now, so as I said, guys, what now? I'm not gonna read it all. I need you guys to follow up with me. That I don't need to read every single one. عشان guys, what for the sake of what finishing everything, guys, what on the time now. Let's say if I wanna look at this, guys, I have this is like a keywords for me. This is important keywords, right? صح? Without like looking at the, let's say parasitic, let's say daughter plants increase its product success by at the same time as the host plant it has lashed onto. Whatever the names his colleagues determined that this daughter achieves this what like a same time, right? Thank you so much, Ali Bhajle, for participating. Ali Abu Hajle. So I need a word, guys. What's Ali? Go ahead.
Synchronization.
What does it mean, yeah, Ali?
It means at the same time.
Same time, right? So basically,
Between two
this,
things.
if I say Jamaat al-Khair, this is like important for me. This is an important, guys, synchronization here. Why? This is called, guys, pay attention. This is important, something called compressed noun. يعني إيش compressed noun? That they have shortcut the sentence before. Saeed and everyone, the one I know, guys, who's doing the SAT, guys, practice test. I mean, the SAT, inshallah, soon. Guys, this is called compressed now. When we talked about it, guys, before, that the compressed now, it comes to shortcut the sentence before. يعني, if I say compressed here now, which means that everything before, that here, that this synchronization shortcut the whole process before. If I say this synchronization, which means that the same time about what increasing the product by success. That's what I mean. You got that, guys? So basically, this is what I mean by the compressed now. Number now. Let's say look at number what now? I need number 5. Let's say here without reading, guys, and I just need guys what now to underline the main. Let's say what keywords. Okay. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina. The condition in binary system should make a planetary, let's say, formation nearly impossible. It's not surprising that the existing planet has lacked what? I need something has lacked. This is a negative for sure. There's not enough explanation. What's the word? What's the word that can help me, guys, to choose the right one? Yeah. Why do I choose always iPhone 4? Jenna, not Jenna. I need Jenna to answer me بسرعة. What's the answer here? This process before that lacked what? Yeah, Jenna.
B.
That's straightforward. Thank you so much. Amazing. But if I look like if I say the word discernible, what does it mean? Like explanation of being perceived. Inconclusive. What's the meaning of inconclusive? For sure, guys, an explanation that does not solve the issue. And unbiased, that has nothing to do with all that, guys. So basically, I'm trying, I'll choose B. Thank you so much, Jenna, for that. Now, if I would like to look at the next one here, guys, what? Here I have what? A colon. I'm sorry. A colon here means, and do you know already that the colon here is what? It is used to explain sentence what? Before, right? طيب. This rejection, which means that they used a word here as what? It means what? A rejection, صح? So give me a sentence, يا صديقي, يا, let's say, Lino, please help me out. Give me a sentence that can give me what? The meaning of what? A word that has the meaning of rejection, Lino. Did I give it
Rejection.
rejection? Yes. From A, B, C, D.
I think it's D.
D. You know what's mean
Yes.
recant?
Like it's not forward. It's keeping back.
ماشي بس احنا you know I would just eliminate what B and C, you know. If I have like to choose between A and D, my brother here, it would be what recant is like what withdraw or giving up what like a previous held, let's say, belief. In this case, this one does not fit in as rejection, Lino. فهمت عليك في صديقي. فأنا I would say repudiates. It can what can be the best answer here. We know why, because it means what as what.
Rejection.
Thank you so much, yeah, صديقي. Right. Move on, guys. Let's move on. طبعا, in this case, guys, if I like face a problem, like if I would like to read a paragraph here, look at it, guys. It's a short one. It's a short one. It does not need you guys to read. Like as I said, guys, the old SAT, let's say the old SAT test. First of all, I have to find what is it, guys? The focus of the passage, or whatever. I need, guys, what's the focus of the passage, right? So what is the focus of the passage? If I say here, the focus of the passage, which means the main point of the passage. In order to, guys, to find out what's the focus of the passage, I have, guys, what now? To read the first sentence. And for sure, guys, you don't have the whole time to read it all. And if you do, guys, try to like follow with the skim, and what? Skim and scan. You see? I have strategies like, but basically, guys, I need what, if they want to know, guys, which choice best states. Ali Abu Hajj, thank you so much for participating. I need, yes, Abu Hajj, I don't want to fail you here. Go ahead, my brother. You know, you're so smart everywhere. Yes.
Thank you, Steve. A.
طيب, can you explain to everyone why do I need to choose, for example, this sentence? بسرعة.
It's like the theory sentence. No, it's called something else. Never mind. بس يعني it sets the stage for the subject, I
Yes.
think.
What about the last one here? What about the last? Correct? Let's say answers prove that users were humans and added there to what? To the book. So the whole thing, guys, the whole thing for the main purpose of this paragraph, it talks about as A, thank you so much, Ali, that to discuss von and, let's say, invention of recapture here. So they did not, for example, to explain how digital scan works, if you guys have time to go back to it, like they never talked about this point at all. They just talked about the whole project, which is about this, let's say, scientist has invention of the name of recapture here. You see what I'm saying? So they have never mentioned anything about what they call attention. They never talked about. My point, guys, about this, guys, my point that any other answer, it's irrelevant because it's actually completely off the topic. Because it's completely off the topic. You got to pay attention, guys, to this. You got to pay attention to this point. فهمت علي كيف؟ طيب. This is kind of a question. Never they ask you for what the main purpose of the paragraph. عشان to answer this question, guys, you have what? To read the first paragraph and the last paragraph. That's my point about this question. Read the first paragraph and the last, let's say, I'm sorry, the last sentence and the first sentence and the last sentence. Now, we have, guys, what now? Look at it, guys. They ask you for what now? Look at the question. Function of the underlined what? They ask you for describes the function of the underlined sentence in the text as whole. Yeah. They ask you for what's underlined the meaning of the function words. طيب. If you guys remember, I don't know, I don't want to talk to a specific people here. But guys, here we have what? In order to answer the question here, you have to look at the sentence before, at least a sentence before. And if you don't get the answer, you have to look what? After. طيب. I'm going to give you guys now this less than a minute to answer this question. يا جماعة الخير, here they ask you again in the exam, they will ask you for finding what is the main function of the underlined sentence. يعني they're gonna underline sentences and they ask you for what?
شو برا
Oh,
sorry.
mute it please. علي. No. They ask you for what? To underline what is actually what now? For the okay, اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. طيب. I need you يا ملك الخطيب. ملك. Are you with me? ملك? ملك. Are you there? يا ملك. ملك. Are you with me? Never mind. So who can answer? Who has the ability, guys, to answer my question here? Who can help me, guys, with this answer? Please raise your hand, please. What's the function of this underlined sentence? Please, I need, guys, I don't want to keep on, let's say, who can help me? Raise your hand, please, please. Make it more and more interactive, please. Ghazal, Abu Dib. Yes, Ghazal. Go ahead. Can you hear me now? Ghazal?
هلا the text before the previous sentence in it talks, it describes what happens يعني.
Yes,
The underline explains about what happened before.
Thank you so much. So if I say intimacy here, what does it mean? She has no what? Connection, right? She has no connection with what? With the, what's the answer then, yeah, Ghazal? Can you help me out?
No, I'd say it's D.
D. It illustrates, thank you so much. And any other, let's say, a detailed image of the physical setting, وحد Allah. They never talked about this, guys, at all. A character is experiencing an internal conflict. They have never actually mentioned any of it. صح ولا لا غزل? And it makes an assertion, let's say, that the next sentence then expands on. It's actually not completely right. So let's move on, guys, with another, let's say, question. You got the guys, how can I answer this question? Most likely, guys, you need to read the sentence before. Billah alayk, read the sentence before. Billah alayk, answer the sentence before. Read the sentence before. Like this one here. You guys have like, what's type? 1, 2, 3. I need guys to choose another students here. So please, whenever I call your name, please make sure to answer my Baha here. أعطيني Baha. 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 Can you help me out?
Hi, sis, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. The underlined portion here, based on the sentence before, you have to answer my question. Yalla Baha. Read the sentence before. Yalla.
Okay, sis. A student by a team including finance professor Madhu suggests that exposure to sunshine during the workday can lead to overly optimistic behavior. Using data spanning from 1994 to 2010 for a set of U.S. companies, the team compared over 29,000 annual earnings forecasts to the actual earnings later, reported by those companies.
Yes. Yes. So basically, what's the point of like this underlined portion? Yeah, Baha. Fast. You have no time.
Is it A?
To summarize the result, did they talk about any summarize, summarize for that? They have not actually, right? And this is actually wrong. If you look at it here, it says what finance suggests that exposure to sunshine, right? Ali Abu Hajli. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for now. علي ابو حجلي عبر ابو حجلي انت اليوم والله you are amazing as always والله يا ابني انت يلا يا
Okay,
صديقي.
said. I'm think it's maybe C or
Why?
B. It explains how لا لا استنى شوي. Now B. I think it's B because it explains like an examples that they used from
Are you sure?
1994 to 2010. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's B.
By the way, the answer to present a specific example.
That illustrates the
Yeah,
studies
Basim.
find.
Thank you so much, yeah, Ali. I need to just look at that Basil. تفضل يا باسل.
The answer is C, to
Why
explain
is
the
it?
part of methodology used in the team study.
Why would you choose it as C يا صديقي؟ بسرعة.
Because it does explain the methodology they're using, which is the data spanning from 1994 to 2010, and it shows that they also compared 29,000 annual earnings.
يعني in other
So
words يا صديقي باسل, in other words, that they talk about the methodology, not the example, right?
so they're talking about the method used rather than the example. They didn't get anything to summarize or example. So
الله
it's
يرضى
C.
عليك يا اخوي باسل, انت زلمه فهمان وكويس عن جد يعني. Like علي ابو حجه and other people too. Thank you so much يا صديقي. Thank you so much. طيب. Let's move guys on to the second question, please. طيب هلا في عندي other questions, type of questions they ask you for what? They're gonna give you like a short, let's say they're gonna take a paragraph from a novel. يعني زي هيك, for example, what is the true about the mother? They're gonna ask you, well, how was it? For example, how was she's acting, and what's her attitude? Let's say, and يعني, in other words, they're gonna ask you about a novel. يعني it's part of what? Literature. This one is actually part of literature in the exam. Now, you know, guys, that the SAT one, you might guys have some literature questions, تمام? But they're gonna ask you like this way, تمام? علي بحجة خلاص. أو علي, no, not you. I need somebody else. حل عني علي. Who else? سارة أبو رجب. والله سارة شكلها شاطرة والعلم وين. يلا يا سارة. وين راحت سارة؟ سارة. ميرا. لا بدي سارة يا جماعة. ميرا, يلا يا ميرا, مش مشكلة. I'm gonna get you back to you, Sarah.
Sarah's mic isn't working, but I would say إنه C عشان all the other options incorrect and مش true.
She creates stories.
Yes, because الباقي were not mentioned يعني when the opposite منهم كان mentioned.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. She creates. علي بحجة, don't write anything. ولا. Thank you so much. That's right answer. For sure, this is like part of it. Like, you know, she creates stories and poems for her children. Any other, let's say, options like would be guys completely off the top. تمام. تمام. Okay. هلا, basically, guys, look at that. It says what? Poet of our race. In this poem, the speaker is addressing what? A black author. So they ask you for what states the main purpose of that. This is similar to the one underlined. The purpose of this paragraph, like, would be, guys, this way. I need somebody, guys, to answer my question here. Why would we choose, guys, this right answer here? Choose the right answer and explain to me why. Mira, thank you, Mira, for participating. I need you to put your hands down, please. I need محمد ماهر. سعيد البابا, والله خلاص. سعيد. سعيد. يا سعيد, يا صديقي, يا سعيد. Can you hear me, Said? Ahmed, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. I think it's A because here the author talks about another author and she praises his work.
Thank you so much. This praise, the praise is certain. Can you just tell us? Give me. Can you explain why would you choose it, Ya Sadiq, again? Give me example from the text itself here. Same person, Ya Sadiq. Saeed al-Baba is not working. خلاص ماشي. She did not. طيب. So basically, Ahmed, the one who just gave me the right answer here, it's right because to praise a certain writer for being specially perceptive regarding people and nature. If I want to look at this guy's nature, it has joy and mirth. This is like for the, let's say, And nature, it says, read their hearts. For sure, guys, reading their hearts would never, he did not mean it as literal, which means their soul. Thank you so much, yeah, Ahmed, for, answering good here, Ibni. Let's move on, guys, to the question here. Yes, the same question here to you. Is taken from a poem by the poet here, and suggest the reader whom he addresses directly have not fully understand themselves. So basically, we need a quotation, guys. This is like a question. They will ask you for finding a quotation that can be relevant to the what? That can be relevant to the point here. So I need a quotation, guys. Mark can fit in with what the poet wants to say in the without reading the poem. Yeah. In other words, without reading the poem, we can tell or we can find out what are keywords are. The keywords here, what guys not understanding themselves, right? So I need a quotation that can tell me علي ابو حجله والله اليوم جنني ماشي علي علي يا علي يا محترم وين علي؟ ورك وين اختفيت علي؟ ارفع ايدك يا عمر علي. Raise your hand please.
أستاذ it doesn't allow us to unmute.
ماشي خلاص يلا روح.
Okay. A.
Why?
The keywords that you have not known what you are.
خلاص
You know,
بس يعطيك العافية. Is it hard?
No, this one's easy.
This one's easy. Right? شكرا يا علي. شكرا. طيب, now let's move on, guys. Now, I have what, guys? Let's know. They say what if true. Sometimes they ask you for what finding like a true, let's say information that would support the student's claim. يعني they're gonna give you a topic this way, guys. This topic is students write let's say write a research, let's say write something about a certain topic. So they need what let's say one of the options can help support the main, let's say, focus of the paragraph. تمام. هلا read it quickly, guys, this paragraph. So we need like a statement here that could support the student's claim about what? About Martin Champy is today what considered to be one of the most renowned what figures of Latin photography. In a paper for an art, a student's claim that Champy, now this is like a student's claim, have considerable ethnographic, let's say, in his work. Champy was able to capture diverse dignity and what? Authenticity. Tamam? So we need a sentence that can reflect this guy's what? Key words. من الآخر. What's the right answer? باسل. يا باسل.
The answer is C.
Why would you say that the answer is C, my brother?
Because he was able to catch diverse elements of in that case he was able to catch diverse elements of Peruvian society.
ماشي.
So it could be D, because some of the people and places he photographed had been popular subjects, but it's more to C, because because he celebrated both within and outside native Peru.
برافو عليك. Thank you so much. والله يا ابني انت رائع. That's right. That's completely right. That's it. That's completely right. There is a question, guys, here will show in your what? There's a question, guys, here in your let's say screen that will the IT let's say team, they're gonna ask you. Please answer it. تمام? This question, guys, this question is actually what? Look at it, guys. I don't know. Please answer this question fast. I'm gonna leave it, guys, with this question. Let me just continue with that, guys. I'm sorry. Does it show, guys, in your? Wait a second, guys. Wait. خلينا نرجع شباب مع بعض. Okay, sorry guys for being away for a second. طيب يا شباب أهم شيء بالنسبة لي, if I would like to answer this question, you guys need to look at the title of this like table. Look at the title of the table. Look at this, guys, and look at this, and try to pay attention, guys, what to the numbers very quickly. طيب, this guys always students always facing problem with this, guys. Students are always facing problem with this because they think that reading the whole thing would get them, guys, to the right answer. طيب يا جماعة الخير هون, if I would like to look at this question from different perspective, you know what I'm supposed to do, guys? The best way, guys, I have to read what, guys? The last sentence will get me to the right answer. Most likely the last sentence will get me to the right answer. فاهمين علي كيف? And you guys need to pay attention it's nearly entirely possible. Again, in fact, so many films and associated records for this era, which is the era of this, they're talking about this era, ماشي, have been lost, the counts of those 4 figures. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, and 4. تمام? Output should be taken as bare minimum. طلعوا كيف? So these guys what now? These, I'm talking about bare what? Minimums. تمام. هلا, I need you guys, without reading, going back to the paragraph, I need you guys what now? To match these option with what's in the table. Take, guys, less than a minute now to compare between what is true about this table. يعني I needed to let's say pick this one and compare it with what the information in the table, if it's true or not. عرفت علي كيف؟ طيب. I know this kind of a question, you're not used to it because this is like hard. But we are doing our best, guys, to match with what? To remember the last sentence with this was, guys, this is called bare minimum. But what's the right answer? Who can help me with the answer? يا جماعة, who can help me with this answer? Answering this question. بسرعة. Raise your hand, please. طيب, who can help me, guys? Yes, تفضل يا علي بحجلي. Thank you so much, يا علي.
C.
Why is it C?
Well,
Speak up. علي وشوي شوي.
yeah. It's more. The answer says that it could be more, and what it's in the table is the bare minimum. That's why it's C.
So
The rest
can
of
we this number 4, it says number 4, let's say acted in far more than 66, right? صح يا جماعة? And Edwin Kerwer, this one he was, guys, what? Directed more than what?
58.
58. Is this true?
Yeah.
This is, any other answer, guys, it's gonna be what?
Ustad, the question before it in the answer key, it's A.
Which one?
Question 13.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later, but it's C, يا ابني, it's C.
Okay.
علي, هلا move away هسه. I'm not. I know that you like to argue. حل عني وش فاضي لك هسه. يا جماعة الخير, look at this, guys. What now? 15. These are what? You know what? Ali Abu Hajra, he's my students, guys. he's in my students in the what's it called in the school. فيعني I know him before. Whenever I say about him حل عني أبمون عليه, you know. Whenever we he likes to argue. He's very smart kid, guys. But the problem here is that he like always to يعني sorry guys, sorry Ali for putting the highlights on you now. بس يعني عشان ايش to let them know that how we are friends, we're not students and teacher bonds here, my brother. And he's my brother too. طيب. Look at this guy's question. It says what now? Juvenile plants found growing in the bare grounds and the patches of what? Vegetation for 5 species, right? طيب. يا أصدقائي الأعزاء, they need you guys to compare. I know these are hard names to read now so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they need you guys what? Look at the last one. Based on these results, they claim that the plants of these species that grow in close proximity or to other advantages at an early development stage to the other plants. Right? They want you guys to compare between what, look at it guys before. Juvenile plants in bare grounds and in patches. They want you guys what? Compare between the bare grounds and patches of vegetation. So which one's the right one? Yeah, Jamaat al-Khair. Based on guys what? Yeah, Jamaat al-Khair. What's the right answer here? Who can help me guys? Read it fast, بسرعة. Based on, I need you guys to pick up and match it with the table. What's the right answer? بسرعة. Yeah, Shabab, what's the right answer? Mira. Mira, she's smart ما شاء الله. يعني ما بعرف ميرا وعلي أبو حجلي. You know, I'm happy guys to teach students who's always where did you disappear يا علي أبو حجلي? Wait علي أبو حجلي. You wanna participate يا علي? Wait a second please. Don't write anything علي. Wait, I'm gonna give you a chance. والله I'm gonna give you a chance. Wait. ميرا يا ميرا fast. I'm muted يا جماعة بدي.
Is it D?
Thank you so much. Why is it D يا ميرا?
عشان
The one who's speaking Mira, right?
yeah.
Why would
عشان
you?
it's the one that supports the researcher's claim أكتر إشي.
It says what? Substantially what? The juvenile plants growing in the patches of vegetation was substantially what?
Higher than what would be
Is this true?
expected.
Yes. It's like, this is true. Yes, this one. Is it true? صح ولا لا? Look at it, guys. Look at that. Is it higher? Yes, it is higher. But be careful, guys, that they talked about what, guys? They wanted to compare between the vegetation and bare ground, right? And if you want to say that, why is it A? Because this one is actually true, but they're not trying to compare it with what? With the background. Am I right, Mira? Mira, صح? So they say, what? Is it higher? Yes, it is higher. Look at it, guys. And this is what exactly D says here, right? No. This one's like, whenever we have hard names, ya Jamaat al-Khair, like this number at 16, whenever we have the hard names here as this one here, it's gonna be what, guys? It's gonna be it's gonna be confusing, right? And whenever we have hard names, look at the hyphenated, let's say, words, group of words. 2 plants and Valencia family. This is like give you explanation for that. And even though the explanation was hard, I'm gonna underline what, guys? Certain hard, let's say certain keywords for students to recognize it as what? for students to know that this one is the main keywords, يا جماعة. These are the main keywords, right? Type that's roots. And this is the main focus of the paragraph. The main focus here, يا جماعة الخير, that about these two plants. طيب ماشي. And they establish themselves on the soils. تمام؟ طيب. هلا, what's another point, guys, here? What analysis indicated that these hairs secretes both malic and the researchers hypothesized that plants depends on what dissolving and line it rock with these acids, as the process not only creates channels for continued, but also releases phosphates, provides with what? These are the main points. طيب, take guys a chance for looking at these underlined words, and I need you guys what now then to let's say finding the right words. I'm gonna count to 5. 1, look at these, let's say underlined 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look at the options now fast. Look at the options fast without خلاص, I'm done. Who's gonna answer my question? بسرعة. Who's gonna answer my question? يا محمد ما علي who raise his hand. علي boy بموت الحين. علي هلكتني علي. But I need somebody else. Jenna. كريم just say كريم قاعد ساكت. I need you to participate يا كريم. الله يرضى عليك. يا كريم صبري. يا كريم راح اجننك يا كريم if you don't answer. كريم.
Yes.
والله you have
Yes.
to answer this question يا صديقي يا كريم. شكلك
Yes.
أكثر. يلا. Based on what I just underlined, can you answer my question صديقي بسرعة؟ يلا بسرعة.
See?
انت you answered what?
See.
Why?
The answer.
ماشي على عيني وراسي والله عارف. طب why is it C? It's C, right? Why is it C? طيب. Can I have somebody else please? Why is it C? علي ابو حجله خلص برجع لك يا علي على انه الزلمه هذاك ما جاوبني. علي where are you؟ يا علي. Yes. Raise your hand again.
Yeah, it's C because with the way I did it, it's because all the other answers were wrong. This it makes sense, it wants to make more channels, so it carves new entry points into rocks. And it wants to make more plants, come on.
Thank you so much. Amazing, Ali. Allah. Look at this, guys. Another one. We have another, let's say. Look at that, guys. There's a question, guys, here. They want you to know the results. Tamam? They want you to know the results. But there is, guys, something before looking at that question. Okay. So whenever we have they want you to complete the answer here. Tamam? They want you to complete the answer. Based on what? From the word, however, to the last sentence. ماشي. But make sure that this is a main key words here. Make sure that this one is the main keywords. طيب. يا جماعة الخير, whenever we have the word, however, make sure that you guys need to pay attention to what comes after. يعني, whenever we have one direction, يعني, if it's like a positive, if it's a positive here, what comes after, however, will be what? A positive. يعني we have, يعني, for example, I mean, يا الله سلطان يا سلطان بالله عليك تخربش بالله عليك تكملش بالله عليك سلطان تخربش سلطان حبيبي انت شكرا سلطان حبيبي شكرا عشان انت ما خربشت تعال عندي وخربش اجيب لك دفتر وخربش عليه. بالله عليك لا تخربش ولا تطعم ولا تسب ولا تسوي شيء. طيب تمام. Who would like to answer this question other than علي بحجة؟ عبد الرحمن. let's say عبد الرحمن. يلا.
السلام عليكم.
سلام ورحمة الله محترم. تفضل.
مستر، انا بس عايز اسال. انا مش فاهم يعني السؤال عايز ايه.
طيب السؤال صديقي العزيز, they want you to continue the what will happen after, يعني based on the information here يا صديقي يا what's your name, they need you to continue the answer here. They want you to continue the sentence based on your understanding of this. يعني there is a relationship. يعني what does it mean يا عبد الرحمن here? Whenever we have something يعني in other words عبد الرحمن صح? If I play مثلا sport, play more sport, what will happen? يعني if I play more sport, what will happen? I will increase what? Decrease what? Weight, صح? I will lose weight. صح? That's what exactly they want you to know. يعني in other words يا عبد الرحمن, they want to tell you, forget about anything here. 3 participants raise their hands. طيب يا اوكي علي ابو حجلي no. I need Ahmed.
Yes, Mr. I think the answer is B.
What
Because
answer?
here it says there is no evidence of significant spikes of carbon dioxide, and it said that like gigantism is and with the sauropods increased when there was no spikes in carbon dioxide. So the answer is B.
That's right, amazing. The evolution of what? Of a larger, let's say, body size in sauropods did not, let's say, depends on increased atmospheric. And this is actually what? Abdurrahman. Let's say it's Abdurrahman. Yeah, Abdurrahman. You want to say something else,
يا
Abdurrahman?
مستر، انا عايز افهم هو الكلمة دي هرب سربود هي معناها ايه؟ انا
طيب.
عايز افهم.
Hi, this is like a type of, if you look at صديقي Abdurrahman here, it's like what? طلع كيف? You will get to know it. فهمت علي? That's what does it mean. I can't give you like a literal meaning of that, but this way will help you to know what's the focus of it. تمام يا عبد الرحمن? I hope I answered your question. طب the answer here is B. Thank you so much. Yeah, the one who answered Ahmed. In documents, طيب on the same thing. Therefore, there is a result. They want you guys to know the result. Based on your understanding of this, there is a result here. The result based on what, guys? يعني they come up with a conclusion based on the information over here. تمام؟ طيب. Take guys 10 seconds, guys, to answer this question. And the keywords for that, what? Philosophers, legal scholars, and argues that while judges are naturally inclined to mention philosophers whose chose align with their positions, judicial, let's say, opinions consider and review the potential objections. Discussing philosopher whose views conflict with the views could therefore what? What will help them, guys? Or allow them? Do what, guys? Doing what, 18? على بحجلة. على بحجلة بالله عليك. I need somebody else. بالله عليك. It's a, who's this? عبد الرحمن. يلا يا عبد الرحمن. ماشي. Not you. Yeah, Sultan, he was actually type. Sarah Abu Rajab, can you answer my question about this, please?
Does it allow judges to craft judicial opinions without needing to consult philosophical works?
هو انت صار هون will never they asked them يعني اصلا they have what consult they're gonna have depend on these philosophers يعني which means the opposite. This one's completely the opposite صح?
Oh,
Why do the judges يا سارة they need to have this one here? Why? Why would they need to have it? As what?
help,
خليكي معي سارة.
to
Huh?
help, to
So what's
help
that?
judges improve.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is true. It is true. تمام بس هيك يعني انت اصلا لما حكيتي لي هون without needing هو اصلا they have done it done what guys? They have already what? طيب now let's just come to the easiest part of this exam or module for what now? Well, like looking at these, let's say, question of the grammar. It's easy and simple one and straightforward. تمام. This is like like pronoun and antecedents questions. يعني they needed to refer back to what? They refer back the pronoun here to something before. What's the right answer? بسرعة. Without even questions. علي أبو حج. يلا يا علي. يلا علي. علي. علي أبو حج.
There we go. A.
Why is
Well,
it A?
it, it just makes more sense than the others.
Why? Just tell me why.
Well, it asks a group of people, so it can't be one, you, or it. So it has to be they.
They goes back to what يا زلمة?
Customers, which is a group of people.
يلا
So it's
ميرا.
they.
Mira, yeah, Mira. You want to answer the second question, Mira? Not Mira. Let's just say. طيب. Hannah, what about the next question? Yeah. Okay. Jenna. This one's an easy one. Yeah, Jenna. Okay. Yeah, Jenna. Can you help me out with the answering this question? طبعا whenever we ask the question here, Jenna, يلا بسرعة خلصين. Answer this question بسرعة.
C.
Why we can't say C? Why we cannot say C? Why? Sarah, raise her hand. أبو رجب. هلا أنا بحكي لك يا I'll answer the question. I'll answer your question. It's 3. طيب سارة علي بحجلي غزل خلينا نشوف سارة يلا يا سارة.
Is it because the semicolon is for cause and effect, but it's not really any
صح. طب what's the answer يا ست انت يا
A.
شاطرة. برافو عليك. Why is it A? Can you explain to anyone here يعني to all of the students here why? Simply بسرعة.
No, it's explaining, no. It defined pleasure as the absence of pain in the body and of trouble in the soul.
I'm talking about أحكي لك شغلة سارة أحسن لك يعني. هلا هاي it needs a full sentence right after it. Do we have full sentence? No.
No.
Because I don't have subject verb, let's say subject and verb and the rest of sentence. Hi, the same thing. And the same thing, B, C, and D, they need what? من الآخر? A full sentence. Do we have full sentence, Sarah?
No, and it's very short to put a period.
And this is, yes, برافو عليك. صح ولا لا؟ صح؟ Thank you يا سارة. يا سارة. Number what? 21. This one's easy too. I need somebody else to, thank you so much, Sarah. يا بدي ميرا وين مشترك ميرا انتو يس لينو
Besides C.
Is it
C.
what?
It's C.
Why is it C?
Because it's referring to scientists.
Right. Their findings, there goes back to which exactly? To the what?
To scientists.
Scientists. Thank you so much. Is it hard, يا أخ Lino?
No, of course.
No, this one's easy, right?
Yes.
Okay. To the next question, please. طبعا هون I would spend more time to talk about this point here, question number 22, because this one is like it needs me to interfere and explain certain thing, guys, here. Yeah, me who would like to answer? Yeah, جماعة, who would like to answer? علي أبو حجلة.
Let me read it. A film that
يلا. Don't make mistake on this because you just insisted on answering this question.
I didn't realize my hands were up. Sorry.
Yes, but anyways, you can answer it.
It's not B.
ماشي.
I don't think it's D. لا
Yeah?
استنى استنى شوي. It's not A. I think it's not A.
ماشي.
C.
عارف ليش C, علي? انت you just answer it by knowing you used your common sense. Because if I want to talk about the rule, yeah, Lino, why the answer is C, yeah, Lino?
لأنه ما في سبب حرفيا نحط فيه الكومو. ما في، خلصت.
Yeah?
ما في أي سبب نحط فيه الكومو.
There's no need, right? But generally,
Yes, no need.
if I want to say that this is critic here, the critic here means a common, صح؟ أنا بحكي لك
Yes.
rule here, as a rule, it's a common noun, right? هلا
Yes.
the common noun does not need, take it as a rule if you want to take it or not, does not need, طلعوا كيف, does not
اللي هي not non essential هاي.
برافو عليك. هذه essential، ما بصير نحكي عنها essential.
عفوا essential خبط، آسف.
مالك يا لينو؟
آسف خبط. اللي هي عفوا essential.
مو مشكلة. هاي essential part، يعني هاي the name here is what? Essential. هلا using what? Using a comma which means I can take it off. يعني بقدر احكي critic claims. طب who's critic I'm talking about?
لازم تذكر الاسم، إذا كانت معكوسة بتحط الكومو.
That's perfect. That's exactly perfect. Thank you so much, Lino.
Yeah.
I'm trying, guys, to move on without like explaining, spending more time. We didn't have enough time. Plus, that I need guys to make a progress here. تمام؟ تمام. What's the answer? Yeah, this one's answer. يا جماعة الخير. Who would like to answer this question? Fast. بسرعة. لينو والله صار زي علي بحجله هذا لينو. يلا يا لينو. Where are you, Lino? Raise your hand again. I'm looking for you, Lino. ماشي يا لينو. Yes, Lino. What's your name? Is it Lino? Come on. بسرعة يلا.
It's B.
Why is it B?
Well, some historians claiming it doesn't make sense, the
This
ing
was like
word.
من الآخر, Ali. Thank you so much, Ali. This one's some historians. This one's a plural now.
Yeah.
And I can't say claiming or any, let's say claiming or to claim. I need what? A verb to say a claim, right? Thank you so
Yeah.
much, yeah, Ali. I'm sorry, guys, for not choosing the right name. Sometimes I'm saying, طبعا, this one's a really, really hard one. This one's a really hard one, number 24. I need somebody to answer my question about this question. I need somebody to answer this question. Who can answer, guys, 24? Because it's a really hard one, but it needs somebody who's actually really smart. Mira. Allah ya Mira, انتي شاطرة يا Mira. You are شاطرة. Raise your hand again. What happened? Whenever I click on it, guys, disappear. تفضلي يا ميرا. تفضلي يا ميرا. تفضلي. علي, well, I'm going to give you a chance, but wait a second, please.
Do I answer ولا
تفضلي يا اختي.
is that A؟
Why is it A?
عشان basically السنتنس بتخلص واللي وراها يعني basically كل شيء جديد هيك.
برافو عليك. ميرا, which school are you studying in?
هذا عندك BGIS.
وحدي الله.
Yeah.
لين او مش عارف مين بس anyways خلاص انا بلشت اشرد خلاص never mind. So this one's actually, guys, what? This is like end here. The sentence end. This is the sentence end. Why I can't say a comma? Because a comma cannot connect two independent clauses, يا جماعة. It cannot connect at all, guys, what? The two independent clauses. So basically, the comma here, guys, what is it lacks the ability to what? Guys, to connect the two independent clauses. Neither I can't, guys, what? Have no punctuation mark. No punctuation mark. It does not make any sense. While يا جماعة الخير, while is a subordinate clause, starts a subordinate clause, and what? It cannot connect. It cannot connect what, guys? The two independent clauses. تمام. 25. This one is easy. بسرعة. ميرا ما بدنا ميرا خلاص ميرا شاطرة. I need somebody else to answer this question. باسل. غزل. I need not غزل. I need okay ميرا. Yes سلطان. بان who's بان؟ طيب خلينا نشوف هذا الزلمة. What's the answer? I clicked on the names, right? Who's answering my question now? Yeah, Ben.
It's B.
Why is it B? Why
It's
is
the
it?
one that works.
Yes, and we have what? So attach them. Okay, I'm talking about what here? Turtles, what? Attaches. And turtles unlike the most species of the other say species. They attach them, so this is a right one. تمام. طيب. $26 fast. طيب, this one's easy. What's the answer? No one. دير بالكم. I'm not looking, guys, at this one here. I'm not looking at this one. I'm talking about no one. So what's the answer? Ahmed raised his hand. يلا يا أحمد. يلا يا أحمد. يلا يا أحمد. يلا يا أحمد. Wait. يلا يا أحمد. يلا يا. Come on, raise your hand, guys. Ahmed has to unmute. What's the answer?
Hey, mister.
Why is it A?
Because single.
Singular, right?
طب مثلا عندي بس سؤال.
Go ahead.
سؤال 24.
أرجع عليه.
سؤال 24.
حاضر. بس wait a second عشان أكون معك ابني. Oh, 24. Yes, 24. Yes. صديقي.
in the northern hemisphere هذه في بعديها كوما. إذا تحط قبليها كوما هاي مش essential.
هاي this is like اسمعني. This is a new beginning of a new sentence. فهمت علي؟ ملهاش دخل بالسنتنس. فهمت؟
بس أنت حاطط question 23 بدي question 24 على اليمين.
ما هي 24 يا زلمة. بدك 24؟
اوكي نيفر مايند عملت زوم ان.
ماشي.
ترجع تشرح؟
مش فاهم.
لسه ما فهمتش انا كيف هو يعني beginning of new clause.
احكي لك. هاي a colon can connect two independent clauses. ماشي. هلا it's a long story but I'll make sure to shortcut it يعني for you. هلا the new story started what? With this prepositional phrase to describe what comes after. Yes. But basically the end of the first sentence was here. And the new sentence start with what? Indi. You got it?
Yes.
عشان هيك.
اوكي خلاص شكرا.
هلا I can't give you details كتير. I can analyze it to you بس I'll make sure like what يعني to shortcut it, but this is like basically what's the whole thing about this issue. فهمت علي صديقي؟ that's the point.
تمام يعطيك العافية.
حبيبي الله يرضى عليك. Okay, this one's a hard one. Who can explain to me what's the answer? Or who can explain to me what's the right answer here? 127. It needs somebody who really smart one. 27. سارة أبو رجب. يا سارة أبو رجب. كم مرة سارة raise your hand please. يا سارة. طيب Sarah, please tell me why the answer is what? What's the answer here?
B.
B. ماشي. This is one of the options. حلو. I'm not sure yet. Who can say what's the answer? Who can tell me what's the answer? يا علي أبو حجلة. We're done. علي أبو حجلة. ماشي. يلا. علي. Go ahead علي. Yes.
I got muted, Barash. It's between A and B, but I think it's maybe A.
Why is it A?
Well, it's like it goes from one sentence to the other. So
you remember,
you know,
guys, one thing, guys, here that the first sentence up to here.
and it also explains it, yeah.
Yes, the first sentence here, يا جماعة, it come up with certain ID. Recruited by U.S. military to help the war effort by solving complex occasions, right? We have another point. It has been what? Oh, we talked about this, remember? Oh, yes. Would involve more than just what? Why I can't have this? The one who just asked me, guys. Why the colon it is a must, guys, to connect it with another sentence? Because colon can connect. How many sentences, by the way? Wait a second. How many sentences? This is 1. This is 2. This is what? 3. Sentence number 3. Why is it hard to use only comma to connect it? Because comma cannot connect between two independent clauses. And what about this? Though cannot be a transition. This is called run-on sentence. Run-on sentence. شو يعني run-on sentence? يعني this one cannot connect number 2 with number 3 this way. Number C, it cannot have it as transitions because though is not a transition يا جماعة. تمام؟ طب 2 commas cannot connect between 2 and 3. though is the rightest, let's say, one of the best answer for me to use number A. You know why? Because the colon can connect between 2 and 3. Any other option is wrong. Why? Because B, C, and D are wrong actually. Why? Because they cannot connect between 2 and 3. That's all. Now, let's just look at number 28. يا جماعة الخير, here, if I want to answer such a questions, I have to look what, guys? I have what? Who's upon recovering 2 days later? Who can answer me? Without even reading the answers, reading the whole answers. بسرعة. Who is upon recovering? بسرعة. What's the answer? ميرا. يا ميرا. تفضلي يا ميرا. Yeah.
King Henry?
Yes. So what's the answer?
A.
Right. Why I can't say Henry's reign?
عشان السبجكت بصير Henry's reign مش Henry.
Yes. We need only the subject as Henry, not Henry's reign. That's all. Thank you so much, Mira. Now, move to the next, please. This is called, يا جماعة, transitions. What's the transitions? Transitions always help me, guys, to connect two independent clauses. How can I answer? طبعا احنا عندنا هون بالquestions هون we have 12% of this questions it exists in our what exam. طلع كيف هذا الquestions. اصبر شوي عليه. I want to say something, guys. Don't raise your hand now. I have what now? 12% of the grammar is consist of this questions. شو يعني transitions? Transitions are can connect to independent clauses يا جماعة. تمام؟ I don't need Mira. I don't need anybody else. I need somebody else. طيب بدي who can answer my question يا جماعة? Who can answer? باسل. نفس خزن. جنى. جنى. جنى معي انت جنى؟ Yes. What's the answer?
B.
Why is it B?
It makes sense.
No, it does not make any sense if I say B. عارفة شو تسوي ميرا جنى صح؟ Although novels, look at this. Although novels poems are considered distinctive literary forms, many authors created hybrid works that incorporates elements of both. طيب, for example, I'm sorry. So I answered it. شفتي? Like what? He wants to say that as this one is an example. So what's the answer? نفسها جنى. طيب علي بحجلي بسرعة. يا جنى. جنى كمان مرة. Raise your hand again. My God, خلاص. I'm sorry جنى. Ali, what's the answer then?
D.
D, that's right. Thank you so much. Because he wants to say that there's an example of what? Of this is an example, يا جماعة. You got it? That's one. All right, let's move on. Yes, what about this? يلا Jenna, try with this out. Go ahead, Jenna. Yeah, Jenna. Raise your hand, Jenna, again, عشان to make sure that you have actually practiced well for this. يلا Jenna.
B.
Oh. طلع عليه. لا, wait a second. Wait. You have to know the meaning of each words here. You have to know the meaning of each one. صح جنى خليكي معي. Don't go away. صح? Before you answer, you have to check each one of them. And then you have what? To look at what the meaning of the first part of sentence here. Wolves can smell but cannot hear yet. But domesticated but dogs can see, hear, and smell. So we have what now? Jenna, خليكي معي Jenna. What's the answer? We have two opposing, let's say, opinion. So what's the answer then? معي Jenna? She left.
C.
صح. شوفي كيف جنى. استعجليش ثاني مرة. انت حكيتي لي فور انستنس واحدة. الله يا بنت الحلال. طيب يا علي ابو حجلي. علي ابو حجلي. Where are you? يلا answer this question. انت صار لك ساعة بترفع في ايدك. Read the sentence before and after. Huh?
Yeah. Researchers Helena, Lucia, and Marco report that while mathematics may have traditionally worked alone, evidence points to a shift in the opposite direction.
Yes.
Furthermore,
اصبر شوي. Wait a second. Continue reading.
sorry. Mathematicians are choosing to collaborate with their peers, a trend illustrated by rise in the number of mathematics publications credited to multiple authors.
So they're talking about this one. This like what? A rise in the number. So I need somebody. I need something, يا علي, before you go, to connect this one to the other one based on this fact which is rising. So what's the answer?
It's D.
ليش جاوبت طيب before the يعني؟
I answered it too quickly.
حبيبي دائما next time Try your best not to answer any. Lino. Not Lino. Oh, I need guys to move on. طيب. هلا يا جماعة الخير, to the last two questions. In the last two questions, they need us what, guys? They need us for what? Looking at what? These points. هذه notes, taking notes. يعني similar to the IG, if you guys are familiar with the IG section. They need you guys to look at what? These bullet points or notes. These notes, yeah, Jamaat al-Khair, they need you for what? They need a common, let's say, thoughts that combine all that bullet points together. يعني. Look at it, guys. I'm gonna count. طبعا عشان to know, guys, one thing, that look at the first sentence, the important one, because it tells you guys what, and the last, let's say, sentence. This will tell you exactly what the whole thing about. من الآخر. If you look at the first sentence and to the last sentence, will give you guys what exactly the whole thing about. تمام? تمام. I'm gonna count to 5 to answer these questions. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5. خلاص خلصنا صح? I'm counting. So these guys, look at it, guys. بسرعة بسرعة. And then I have to answer a question. They need you guys to summarize everything as the bullet points here in one point. تمام? هلا what's important to look at the first sentence and the last sentence as the main, let's say, topic of this like one. بسرعة. Did you look at it, guys, fast? طيب. Lino. What's the answer يا لينو؟ إيه؟ خلاص تمام. يلا يا لينو. Let's just try with it. يلا لينو. What's the answer? يلا يا لينو.
مستر أنا مش متأكد بصراحة بس.
You want me to go back? طلع before you answer, before you rush into the answer, look at it.
Can you go down? Can you go down?
حاضر. طلع كيف before you answer, لينو.
دي.
برافو عليك. برافو عليك. في الطول. الله يرضى عليك. شكرا لك لينو.
عفوا.
طبعا to the last question, guys, here. The last question to this part. طبعا انت in the exam, guys, you have, guys, you have 2 modules. Each module is about 27, and the other part, let's say the same, guys, what? 27 too. تمام؟ هلا why I can't go in details in the second one, because I'm gonna it's similar way of questioning. It's similar way. طيب هلا 33, what's the answer, guys? Look at the first one and the last one. تمام? I'm gonna count to 10 to answer these questions. تمام? The same thing, guys, the same way. يعني this question is similar to what? To this one يا جماعة. تمام؟ Yes. طبعا guys, Lino, who can answer my question now? لينو تفضل يا لينو. والله يا لينو انك زلمه محترم وشكلك شاطر كثير كثير. يلا يا
والله يا
معلم.
أستاذ أنا بصراحة ما شفتهم مش كلهم عن الإجابات بس لحد هسه
هو
إيه.
قاعد بس انا asking that's why by the way I didn't show by the way the answers. Wait a second لينو. طيب
إيه هي إيه إن شاء الله الحدث.
اصبر don't like rush to the answers. اصبر ماني قلت لك اصبر.
اصبر.
ها did you look at the first one and the last one?
Yes.
لينو طيب خلاص خلصت. Can I move down guys? Yes. Look
Yes.
at. Yeah. Now look at. Yeah. Can I see another person?
Yes, of course.
Yes, Ali, what's the answer? I'll show you. Ali, did you raise your hand? Ali Abu Hajle. Again, raise your hand again. طب خليني اشوف غزل احسن لانه بدي اسمع صوت غيرك يا علي. اسف.
Okay. أنا I think it's A. Probably. نعم.
ليش ايه يا اختي؟
عشان I was إنه يا من A or C. بس بحكي إيه إنه they both contributed but in different ways. Well, it's true.
Who's more like if I say غزل, it's gonna be more, let's say, more over cover the whole thing. A or C. Just it talks about it from this perspective. Who can hatch actually? Yeah.
يعني C.
C.
كنت بمزح قصدي C خلاص.
C. The answer the answer is C. والله شفتي كيف؟ لأنه it talks about only one specific point of overall. يعني that does not has nothing. احنا واحدة بتحكي لك يا غزل. This one is actually what she organizes, let's say, marches and playing prominent roles in the civil rights movement. And يا حرام انت بس you have shortcutted to the memorable, let's say, address. حرام عليكي. You just killed her. طيب. Thank you so much, guys. We still have one thing, guys, to talk about. The second module, guys, similar way. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the details of everything, guys, here, except for, I'm gonna focus only in certain questions. يعني, it talks about similar way, يعني, the same way as module 1. Same way, guys, the same way. But one thing, guys, different from the module 1, which is what, guys, that we have actually what? We have actually this kind of a questions. يعني these questions they ask you what the difference of they are in disagreement or in agreement. يعني they're gonna give you what certain idea here. If we have certain, let's say, I'm sorry, wait a second. I have idea here. Idea. And I have the opposite in the next paragraph. The opposite of it. يعني most likely they are disagreeing each other. They are in disagreement. Disagreement. تمام؟ يعني number 1 or number 2 opposes number 2. هلا how can I answer this question? You have to read both text and you have to know what's the focus of each paragraph, and then you have to tell whether they are in disagreement or they are in agreement. تمام؟ Read. I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is like 2 paragraphs. Fast. Read it, guys. بسرعة. Read it fast. تمام؟ تمام؟ Most likely حتى بالexam they are disagreeing each other, right? What's the answer? Who can tell me what's the answer? لينو. تفضل يا لينو.
دقيقة أنا ما رفعتش إيدي كيف أرفع عليها؟
ليش رافع ايدك؟ طيب خلاص الله معك. ميوت. يا علي ابو حجله. Ali بحجر, raise the hand again.
Uh, I think it's B.
Why is it B?
The first one kind of like agrees with the first. يعني it shows that they're synonymous, but يعني they're not actually. They disagree with each other. A, I mean. Uh,
That's right.
B. It could be B as well, I think, but I think it's C.
لا بس
Oh,
it
wait,
is
did I
actually
answer B? I answered B. Oh, okay.
B.
I'm done.
Okay, so basically, guys, if I choose, this is like similar way. We're about to finish, but I'm trying, guys, my best just to show the difference. We have like figures here, the same thing, guys. I don't want to like. I know that this is a weekend, guys. You guys need to take some rest. I'm just trying to choose what is the differences between module 1 and module 2. By the way, that's all so far for the class today. By the way, Anna, for me, guys, this is only for explaining the main issues. But we have more practices for my course that I recorded in Metastar. I have actually support the students with like multiple, let's say, exercises and let's say all different issues that was explained in details by supporting examples, exercises, and every detailed, all the details needed for this kind of questions in the exam, inshallah. So thank you so much. I have actually enjoyed this class. It was a really fun. And I hope, guys, that you liked it. So thank you so much for those who guys kept on participating. And it was actually my pleasure to meet us with let's say a pioneer students. Thank you so much. Inshallah, we will have more, let's say, meeting soon. That's it. يعطيك العافية. Have a nice weekend with your family, with the beloved one. يعطيك العافية. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.